When a convenient day was come that Herod on his birthday made a supper for his lords and high captains and chief estates of Galilee, the daughter of the said Herodias came in and danced, and pleased Herod and those that sat with him. And the king said unto the damsel, Ask of me whatsoever thou wilt, and I will give it thee. And he sware unto her, Ask whatsoever thou wilt, and I will give it thee. And she went unto her mother, and said, What shall I ask? And she said, The head of John the Baptist. It's almost Christmas, a time when most of the world celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, and to some it's just a series of public holidays on the calendar, where most of the family who are scattered abroad come together. So it still is a reason to celebrate. So the message that I have for you today is not for Christians only, but for everyone during this season of festivities. When people celebrate, you do not celebrate alone. People of different backgrounds, different cultures, and even different statuses come together. As panoungana vanhu pane mweya unobata paruzhinji. People dress to impress, dance to impress, walk, talk, and even drink and eat to impress. I don't know where you will be this Christmas or what you will be doing, but I want you to bear this in mind while you try to impress people who might not even notice you. The one decision that you make to impress might ruin a great future ahead of you, might ruin a reputation that you have built all these years. So please be careful, be wise, do not overindulge, because with overindulgence comes overexcitement, and with overexcitement people make bad decisions. Look at Herod, a king. He was willing to give up half of his kingdom because of a dance. What kind of a dance was that? Did it even have a name? How good a dancer was she, such that a king in front of the high and mighty was ready to lose his kingdom because of a childish dance? You are the king of your own life. You are the king of your own life. Your life is your domain. You rule by the decisions that you make, good or bad. They determine where you're going with your life. I know most of you do not drink, but choose to drink only once a year, and that is on Christmas. But here's the thing, when you get intoxicated, you feel wise, but with feelings. Feelings are associated with infatuation, and drinking is associated with impaired judgment. How do you know you're doing the right thing? Please be wise this Christmas. The Bible says, walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, for the days are evil. Walking circumspectly is walking while being fully aware of the consequences of the steps that you take while walking. Life is a journey. Every decision that you make determines the next step that you're going to take. And bear in mind that the days are evil. So a wise person does not let down their guard, because it's a time for festivity. It's a time to have fun. The devil never goes to holiday. Herod so much wanted John dead, but he knew that Herod would never do that. For Herod feared John because he was a holy man. But when it was Herod's birthday, Herod Herodias saw it as a convenient time to have John killed. Aiziva kuti Herod achafarisa, and Herod akatofarisa. You might live out your life making the right decisions, making conscious choices, living out everything with caution throughout the whole year, and the devil will never bother you. He's like a roaring lion. He has the patience of a hunter. He's waiting for the right time. He knows that the most convenient time to get you is during this Christmas period. But come Christmas time, and the devil is waiting for you. This is his convenient moment to pounce. So think about it. I know some of you have been saving money for some time now, so that you can spoil yourself with mind-altering substances come Christmas time. Yeah, you have it all figured out, right? But my question for you is, come the next day, would you have achieved the desired result? Let's take time to imagine right now. You're at a party, drunk, you make a fool out of yourself in front of people who would have invested in the potential that you have. What would happen? Failing to capitalize on that which would have helped the potential or dream that you have materialize into reality or success is as good enough as living half the life that you would have lived successfully. Just the same as giving away half of your kingdom. Giving away half of the kingdom called life. Let's take time to imagine again. You're at a party, drunk. You meet an equally intoxicated boy or girl at the dance floor who's as good enough a dancer as Herodias' daughter. You dance the night away. You take advantage of the situation, get in bed with a stranger, wake up the next morning without knowing whether you used protection or not, go get tested for HIV and AIDS, find yourself positive. My fellow youth, you haven't lived half of the life that you're supposed to live. If you cut it short while you're still young, it's as good enough as giving away half of the kingdom called your life. For what? That's my question for you. Herod almost gave away half of his kingdom. Good thing we are imagining, right? And good thing for Herod that Herodias' daughter was not able to make the decision for herself. Because of her poor judgment, she saved Herod. She went to her mother for advice. This Christmas, some of us are going to get the opportunities of a lifetime, but because we confide in the wrong people, we're going to lose that opportunity. Some of you are going to pass up on an opportunity of a lifetime. Why? Because you managed to put your trust in someone else. Some of you are going to be fortunate enough to meet a guy who will not only marry you, but give you a good life. But because you have a friend and a confidant in whom you trust with the most important choices of your life, you are going to ruin your only chance of happiness. Just the same as Herodias' daughter did with her mother. Usavimbani munu. Trust in the Lord and lean not upon your own understanding. You might be trusting in someone who has their own agenda, just the same as Herodias had an agenda to have John killed, but her daughter didn't know that. You might be trusting someone who has been bribed, someone else wants, if I only manage to have sex with her, I will give you all the money that you need. And because you have been pampered with all the good food that you've never eaten before, you end up giving yourself away and the risk of contracting HIV and AIDS, which will cut your life short and end up losing half of the kingdom called your life. For what? Chikafu chokuti uchingwe chidya chaora kwasara kurasa. Just the same as Herodias' daughter. She danced and impressed everybody. She utilized her talent. And what trophy did she get? A dead man's head. Musoro unoora. What after 3 days? Wangu washata. So it may be the same mother who advised her to get that head. Wangu akutirasa dzoro irukunwidza palace. This is a royal place for crying out loud. All I'm saying is, careful of trusting people with the most important decisions of your life during this period. Place value on your life. Because she trusted in a mother's advice, Herodias' daughter passed up an opportunity of a lifetime to rule half of Herod's kingdom during biblical times, when a woman was considered a thing. He who finds a good wife finds a good thing. Well, the thing had an opportunity to rule in place of a king and show that she is not a thing. But what did she do? She trusted in the wrong person. She had an innocent man killed. A man of God. A prophet who paved the way for Jesus Christ. During this Christmas, you're going to be making decisions. Who do you trust? Who do you confide in? Aren't they going to help you make bad decisions that will not only cost your life, but other people's lives? So before you do anything, this is my advice for you. Whether therefore you eat or drink or whatsoever you do it to the glory of God. Before you take any decision, before you do anything, ask yourself, God is watching me. Is He proud of what I'm about to do? If Christ is to come today, will I be taken to heaven? Please walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. The days are evil. Be careful with the choices that you're going to make during this period.